they do on the field. So we are very ready for them.
Coach, most notable names in your squad, they've been off for a while. Are we likely to see any of them make a recovery and then appearance in this game?
Yeah, I think so far Abet has joined the team. Peter has also joined. Who else is in there? I think
Abet returned, Peter came, and then you've had Ajite, who was off.
Ajite, who was off. He has come. He's playing well so far. For Abet and Peter, we are trying to gradually introduce them into the game because they need time to be really integrated into the team in terms of match fitness. So, so far, I think all the players are almost in. Ablo trained with the team yesterday in our recovery training. He felt so good after we engaged him after the training. So I think gradually we are having everybody on board, and that will add a lot of depth in the squad. That will add a lot of competition for places in the starting lineup, which is good for the team. So for now, as technical staff, we are very happy that getting to the business aspect of the league, we are getting almost all our players in. So we are very happy.
Coach, the discussion about the Ghana Premier League for the last couple of years has been about your name and that of Coach Samuel Bodu. How well do you enjoy meeting him, and do you have any special drills or preparation ahead of his matches, because he's proven to be one of the toughest managers and brilliant minds in the game?
Yeah, he's a very good coach, and he's a very good friend. If you look at the coaches within the domestic terrain, he's one coach that I easily pick my phone and then we talk. He also calls. I am always in good terms with him. I still remember the Qatar 2022 World Cup. I think we're 2 doors next to each other. We're so close, and our closeness brought us to an extent that we have even a Nikki for ourselves, apple juice, because I was always drinking apple juice anytime we went for meals. The waiters will come and ask what I want, and I'll just say I need apple juice. So he calls me apple juice. I also call him apple juice. In terms of the game, tactically, he's good. He's seen it all in the league. He's won the league once. He's won the FA Cup twice. It tells you how competent he is, the quality of a coach he is. He's always animated on the touchline, and I understand him because of his passion. He's a coach who goes all out to get what he wants from his players. So to me, he's a fine gentleman. He's a good coach, and it will make the game very interesting. In terms of his players too, I think they have good players. You have Stephen Amankuna. I watched him play the last FA Cup quarters. He scored one of the best goals you can describe as a textbook goal. They have Vincent Ejekulu, very good on the ball. He's a very good dribbler. He has strength. He's a good passer of the ball. Almighty Zakaria Fusini at the back, very composed, very comfortable on the ball. Stephen Safo, Hubert Jehu. These are good quality players in Brecum Chelsea. So it tells you that they have quality on the field and they have quality on the bench. So it's going to make the game very interesting.
Coach, from outsiders, we always wonder how coaches manage to have the energy levels of their team in shape for the most crucial stage of the season. You played last Sunday and it was an energy sapping game. On Wednesday, it is anticipated to go on a similar line. Just after that, you make a long journey to the Volta region against another tough team with a tough coach. How do you manage to get the energy levels? Because these are typical Ghana Premier League tough games. And how do you get the energy restored for these games?
Basically, what we do is that we try to give them a lot of rest in between the periods. So if we play on Sunday, it means that we have just 2 days off. And normally what we do is that we do our recovery training where most of the things we do are basically based on tactics. Sometimes we try to correct some tactical errors in the last game that we played. And then the strength that we saw, we try to consolidate on that. Just as we are done with that, we try to look at the opponent in terms of their shape, how they organize themselves, in terms of their defensive organization, in terms of their offensive organization, in terms of their defensive and offensive transitions. We look at these things quickly within our recovery training program. So we don't add too much of a load to them. And these things I'm talking about are more or less passive or semi-active, just for them to get the concept, because you don't have so much time to put stress. When I talk of stress, I mean load on the players. So what we do is that we do these tactical orientations to correct errors, to consolidate our strength, look at the opponent based on what we've seen about them. And then most importantly is the rest. We make sure that we give them more time to rest, because if they rest very well, they'll have the energy to be able to play. The rest, we make sure we feed them very well so that the energy that they have expended, they can regain it and then get ready for the next game. So basically, this is what we do. The only challenging aspect is when the team is traveling longer distances. Like we play on Wednesday, we recover on Thursday, train on Friday, and then we'll have to leave, Saturday in the morning, about 8 hours to Pandu, which is so stressful. You get back, and then Wednesday you are playing. So when there are longer distances between the games that we play, that becomes more stressful in terms of energy sapping. Is too much.
Coach, you spoke about players that are on the road to recovery and those that return. On Sunday, you had Oyerepa returning. How impressed were you seeing that little boy do thing on the day?
Yeah, ever ready, ever impressing Peter Oyerepa. He's got the pace, he's got the skill, and he's got the confidence to play on a 1v1 situation. If you look at even the goal we scored, it started from him when he picked the ball. He had two opponents, he had to round them off and then play a combo which led into a scuffle in the penalty area and eventually the goal. That's the sort of quality he brings on board. For us now, he's now coming back, so he's not gotten to his full fitness. So we have to accommodate him in terms of some of the movement errors that he will commit, some of the technical errors that he will commit. We have to encourage him that it will come gradually as he gains more playing time. If you look at his body language, you see that he thinks and feels that once he's on the field, he should be able to produce what he used to produce. But that is not how football is. When you are coming back, it's a gradual process. So we are engaging him in terms of the mindset that he should understand that it's a gradual process, and with time, he'll find his rhythm, get into the flow zone, and give us what we all know him to give us. So far, he's been good at training, and then the game he played, the 45 minutes, I think he was good to the team.
Coach, this is a game that your supporters are so determined. They are so in for the 3 points. They feel that if you are able to get this 3 points, it will serve as a cushion ahead of the remaining games. Are you on the same page with them? And what will be your message to them for tomorrow?
Yeah, I think they are more than 100% right. Because if we want to be title contenders, then we need to win this game. We need to win it. So I share the same opinion with them, which I've also discussed with the players. I think when we're even talking with the players, they already knew how key this game is to our title aspiration. So we have to make sure that we distribute our energy very well on the field tomorrow. We have to go in with a lot of determination, a lot of confidence, a lot of aggression, a lot of belief that we can do it. And for them, the supporters, they should come and behave like the way they behave.
All right. Back we go where there.
Yeah, go father, Baba.
Okay. Lawyer, Boko.
Boss, I'm Adam.
We are in the PA.
Oh, BBI fine.
Say na buy.
BBI fine.
About the bay.
When the ama.
The ba ma move fast na.
Oh, when the buy. Me casa wo kan you know.
Me dey bi.
The na de ba kwa you know.
Dey here.
Say cash.
Oh, send the nya hane.
I'm casa Friday no cash no. O casa.
Oh, send nya hane be kan. And they say if you ask mana.
Casa no want some na obusa me.
The we are na me sama.
One day hu Saturday.
Okay.
Any chum say Saudi phone berry.
From one
A honor some free. So when they say anything, you have to follow.
Okay. Now we got to come from paying for it.
Okay.
I'm doing some Rihanna 75 there.
Oyerepa FM 100.7.
Proper.
Not bad crowd.
Assembly American or heavier, you know. Boss, some of us
are 2 years.
Oh, that yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. I know the assemble.
Oh, so second pass.
Yeah, oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So no matter what.
And yes, sir. So lose over to my to name Bibia about if Mizana bed the right from Mizaya nim me from Pidadam ya dadan ba ko boss
so nim na sana Mizaya ko bishano
oh no cre but that me ko boss
ko ne no be ala me ne no ye kremo
minu ko share tamale boss minu ko share tamale ni akwa commentary o say obwa so lo ni ne man on me idea ne man on me fasama o mi ne ya na me
onu bo boss enye gramo for na be
boss minu ko share tamale ni akwa commentary ere na ma o re
o said that ko kremo ni yedie
boss ya o me tumo dabi I mean it oh boss I officer there
hey Esperance Sportive umfrimuda the Tunis will file reports to CAF concerning how their fans were treated in Pretoria. Okay. Bukayo Saka scores on return. Elanga wonder goal slams Manchester United. We've lost 4 players. Mikel Arteta admits new Arsenal injury blows after closing gap on Liverpool.
Oyerepa FM 100.7.
UCL exit, EFL Cup defeat, EPL Liverpool Everton today. Pep Guardiola reckons securing a return to the Champions League next season will be one of the most impressive milestones as Manchester City boss. Roma icon Daniel De Rossi could return to management on foreign soil amid reports a Premier League club is interested in him. Newcastle are interested in signing Dusan Vlahovic from Juventus as a potential replacement for Alexander Isak. Saudi Pro League clubs are interested confident that Musala wants to leave Liverpool and move to Saudi Arabia this summer. And radio Starboy by
Star. Oh yeah.
By so 7 minutes pepe.
Yeah.
No I any man or tie but Arsenal have to do some exchanges. Starboy by na Gabriel so echo.
And pay report as a hamstring.
hamstring no so that type no omunyan kan but the minimum 6 weeks.
Yeah, so anope number
the
extensive test.
Time or Brazil, no say at a point I think he was giving some way free camp.
Ofi camp.
Ebinum for say one manages that period ni.
Say no there, boss. Omuma no if he Brazil camp no ba Arsenal. So I think now saying Arsenal doctors.
Otna Hoka Crans and Oba. That's the details I'm giving you.
Oh, okay.
Now, it wasn't manageable, but
Oyerepa FM 100.7.
Right, sir.
This a more team
really miss him.
But on only the end they serious way.
Okay, take on 4 new injury blows now. But whatever it is, it's football. It will be played. Arsenal and Everton. About this weekend.
Yeah.
After Liverpool and then Liverpool Everton. That's the Merseyside derby. Okay. Manchester United so born ra. Emma omo aba omo kwada elanga. Sha kwedi na chia kuja no kwan.
Must go coach no so style
there I was on trying to check the koto. Argentina nyako.
Ganacho. Enra de na nyako.
Now say order to form magic card yellow card.
Odina chiche.
Cover. But he was smart. Normally, I saw the other guy.
Yeah.
And one. Man. But Manchester United coach in the say. And then you can say a draw. And also winning.
Oh,
game ready. Yeah. Game they had the exchanges. Me who's a Manchester United control game.
Almost dominating.
But say almost control game. No, then.
Boss, but for Canada also. But for Canada also, go baby, so I can say the team is in the right direction.
Or see the on
this team,
he's not bothered by what other people say. But no, the onu there's an improvement.
You should be careful.
But
he's coaching Manchester United though. It's not Sporting Lisbon. He's coaching Manchester United. This season without a trophy. Without qualifying for the Champions League.
The difference is that
next season at twice
baby obe so no bet me can same way because one year pre-season on top players be apart from Dogo your job players ni be kwan mo continue what's advantage no the back can same way.
Oyerepa FM 100.7.
Almost all of them they're okay with what he's doing.
But I don't see. I don't see Manchester United improvement.
Are in love with the guy.
Results alone there. Results the other cast will fail, but Oshe a choir team neighbor board there. You appreciate say ne DNA chain 10 hag there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say.
Sanity.
When is not giving the team results?
Any day can we have fear any uncle time Premier League United. Go back on top. Mediema triumph in Western Derby. They also move into the top 4. The Mediema or top 4.
Yeah.
Top 4 here. Gold Stars, Kotoko, Mediema. Now, one for to league table. No, if they never Ghana goes from Samola Tekuskumi and Gideon.
Out of Lions, that's what top 4.
Okay, no. Gave Gold Stars 2-1 win. The 4-job produced last week, Tirado Mediema. And Basakol Stars head coach Abdullah Ghazali has urged his class of others to adopt the same level of intimidation they experience from Mediema fans. Ghazali says,
no, I can't intimidate your team. No. Supporters no say allowed or takwadia e was a baby ass. Oh yes. Okay, these are his words.
League leaders.
Before weekend games in a day, Sana over term headline. Before games he basono.
Oyerepa FM 100.7.
Boss.
Ella make us say headlines we need week 20.
Headline.
There be no headline.
Nano pay.
Nano pay.
Nano pay go to league leaders.
Send a make us say before games we need it. Now Kotoko
Okay. Kotoko host Brekum Chelsea at Baba today.
Yeah.
What a game.
Boss. Nana Pinkra. If you want to know periods of Ghana football, on any management, person league, you know. But Kotoko supporters nem play league, you know. Boss, we need to make us. I'm on stadium. When you don't go to stadium, now I'm pay.
Samuel Boadu ahead of their game. Boadu is a very good coach and a good friend on the domestic scene. He's one of the coaches I have a close relationship with. He's tactically sound and I've seen it all. He's won the league and the FA Cup twice, which speaks volumes about his competence and quality.
Yeah.
He's a fine gentleman and a great coach, and I believe the game will be exciting. They have quality players like Stephen Amankona, Zakaria Fuseni, Stephen Safo, and I'm ready for the game, according to Prosper 90. Hasbro aim to end their 3-game winless when they welcome Nations FC. Echina. University of Ghana Stadium closed for renovation ahead of the CAF African Schools football. In the house,
Omo de ko tuba.
Has to go.
Yeah. Also originally Lanka. And Komo kwa Accra Sports Stadium. And no man fa mo. Tina game ne ye ne. Ti was omo reschedule
konya me. Accra Sports Stadium say forever and ever now.
And I be say almost say apart from Black Stars matches there.
The question.
Dabi, it shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be that.
Mr. Otuo,
how many times an
Ghana, Yenya Stadium, Kafa Provi Stadium, Biasi and Famoy games. And Omoko play our Munya crown. After that game, no mutum. And to before child game, no near to Accra Sports Stadium, Mudadado. Sa international break never boy. Oh, yeah, I
didn't see what
they say almost a renovation. There be almost a renovation.
Renovation,
Stance na omo enipa nkwetena ho na eche bi mo ko. Ni nyina renovation so.
Oh, me here be.
Viva ne good tablet.
Me here be pa.
Adia sube here be.
Oh, some medical fear or the
ne good tablets.
Me here be.
A herbal supplement for pain relief. Make an want some their chon. Na brother go net.
We can do some ball shall go.
Oh fine. But who dey check akra? Na team Ben and Papa.
FC Barcelona.
Oh fine.
Oh, what's up?
You all crowd by Barcelona. Shall say there. Who see church and same and then what some can see here na be Barcelona.
Because Arsenal are for elect people. So Arsenal for them with me church in same way. So I wonder no pay. I said
my fans all can Chinese. All right, well good young boy.
I was on a more serious note. I was talking to Kotoko supporters no person league in India. Players don't can beat Brekum Chelsea unless supporters no support you.
I'll not defend them, but somebody should give them a reason to go.
Boss,
one of the reasons.
The team is performing.
Remember, you've given a good reason this morning. Any friend content and messages. No?
Yeah.
Say, so you Kotoko supporter. That's all per se team league.
You have to go.
Go to the stadium to support them. A point like big one. Yeah. And some are also mutin. You'll be on what if you're best as a make stadium. I think I create a okay. Yeah. Every time we'll be sorry.
About
Oyerepa FM 100.7
players. And now man any players coach na on be not from there.
Yeah, most of them
are here support. And Agazali say they were intimidated.
Oh, talk.
They just say you're legalizing intimidation there. Most of them stadium. Na monko intimidating growth for any league, you know. So it's a good. Give them reason.
So Oko Stadium now. Boss, Oko Stadium now where an happen crowd.
Na happen crowd boss na no the picture bi na me dey show no.
So serious. Meeting up
two kwan and say ano. Me nim baby Oko statue bi a. Ya chro ho football without fans is nothing. And all pointed to say you know. Oh yes. We Kasa
the man want to win the league.
Ya try the end to 3. Black Waku free ABA. Herbal Center na clinic. Omo de nipa ani honsen sem ne de keken ka ho. Omo abene wo mpa anti etie no yenye aso na yentie no.
Ebi herbal clinic na na no pay oti yenka ebi wunya tepe ne won se eni yade ho asem na ye ba beka esan se wani ne wo kane a bo ho ban ne na en hyeren afebo since we be jaima weni na dum na kofa how ne amane ede abro ebiyese we be pima medical catcher say ye nya o surgery ye mfa sekan enka ho ye mfa hwe ma o se focus so weni ne so sanso ne ye ma hwehwe ni wa ye ma glasses bia na emom no eye ndubna ene amane ye de ma na de akwakọ free aduane adi eni yadie eye tiremu yadie eni yadie ye ntinemu yadie enti we nyade a ebekọ tireni mu akọ ye mu adwuma yadie weni yadie no de bechia ye be ye osadwa hodo na nso no esan beba enti wutie me de age number ne friend 0541 565199 0541 565199
Oyerepa FM 100.7
281 2161 050 281 2161 no wabo modern afre osofo ata osofo 3 days atena edwemu enti koyo kwada so dwenase market nechi pe ena yebuto sanso na domahin kro so de ye ben apie kubi cold store no domahin kro ye ben apie kubi cold store obi wo ho na ma wa she glasses a che usaketekete ena ye ma na hwehweni wa se onhye for over 20 years, 30 years. A man nina se ashasi se e peja. A nampo so be the idea na bosso. A man nina ashasi se e peja. And then ye can say ukonia no e inflammati. Ashasi e peja. A quack of fire. Your friend the keratitis eddie bro. Mr. So one was a woody any e peja. Na se one bombardier into one more. At the yard the for cry and a bebe winino. Tutumrika nebe PMO ABA Herbal Clinic na ye mo. Na afi beji yendro ni bi eyendubna ni amba ana ade kwa akofra aduane ya na powder o de kwa akofra aduane esa ne se eni yade eye tiremu yade enti eye intinemu yade eni na akwa yare se bi yetime ka se pressure aba wene ne so esa se yade bi ti se glaucoma eye pressure na eba intine ne so no eno na ekofa glaucoma yade ede ba eno na sha se yetime ma otifa pile ase de wenya migraine no etime ma wasom ase de adede aba wasom no na afi abeti esi ene ne so ankasa enti ansa na ebeba wene ne so no na aka nipadua na katere no ansa na aba ene ne so mesro tutumreka na ebepiem ABA Herbal Clinic na yemwa wo ne na onso ohunto washa hwehweni wa mfie bebre ya de sekan aka efe ne yesi ya de sekan ba be kan wa last stop ABA Herbal Clinic bra na yensa o ya de age number the first is here 0541
0541
56 Oyerepa FM 100.7
0541
56 51
99
and I said 050
281
2161 050
2161
Uyo bia eyade a ete eha cataract eha Mr. Baby PMO ABA Herbal and fan esa wo de ato baby wani ne so say ye nini mfimfin eye nini nchen eye nini chi ye ndro ni gbo ewratre ni mu na anane ete ni nyina e de free wo de amount ama onso ohu atimi ato mesrewo so uyo bia ye gya ho adwuma dan de nyina wosie na mwani ne so a ekwakofa yade e fra no dry eye syndrome de abro wani ne so be sha ase se ewo mesrewo se sha ase se ewo a obesha ase se oposa ebesha ase se eye kokko na san akofa yade ahodo e de abro tutumrika ne be PMO ABA Herbal Clinic na yentu ase enfama obi wo no ma diabetes yade na ewo ni mu no na akofa eni yade e de abrene enti oso no de vision na started fluctuating osi ne ti ase ya opagya ne ti onhye de hu ade papa obesori anopa no hu ade kama ebebo 4 eko nyina no nhye de hu ade a driver fo ni bi wo no ma adesa omuntimi drive me so o night blindness o nectalopia brawe PMO ABA Herbal Clinic na yentu ase enfama enu nti bebere na akọ driving school a omo eye test no omo kono efeli wo mo bebere na esanse omeni enye mesro eye ABA Herbal Clinic nkwa na ba yebetu ase edi ama ye kwada so dwenase market ne chipe ene ebutuo sanso na doma hinkro nso de ye ben apie kubi cold store no doma hinkro ye ben apie kubi cold store oba mese weni yade na ye yade atena so no ye tu ni nyina ase ede amount na no abrantie ba oba
FM 100.7.
A prune so the Omana Mantan Abasu Simaba Kubia Adio Pepaso or so choir Sabi a catch and say Yadia friend Gonococos and now cofa in the Yadia way at the Abrena Manino just oh whooshe cry Mesro Emeriti Bimu a Brantana shall say oh what ye as I say ye trimu Yadia ne ye mujamu Yadi internal. Obani at the end of the man, the coffee, rice water, Tom Brown, a cocoa na benya now the front, Sanson a benku name, quine for 4 name, quine biano, the way Jan quine a crana, the afra, whom so ebet me at all. ABA heba, Oba say na yes, etie, Obaje card a 50 Ghana cedis. Yan card no a 50 Ghana cedis. Ye case Ghana man to name ye tumu a 50 Ghana cedis. Timmy Obana Sawatin Sanye we ya, a man in young woman. Obu on a more said dog, me yadi ane die, yadi win a ham about Benjamin saying an after near delivery from me. ABA Herbal Clinic, see ye who ya the quan air hawa, ye to mean charge you a number ye to mean for indro and ye delivery mount. Ain't I did ya air how, what by my doctor a diagnose you usher we ya the quan air how, yadi how and sana. Or the whole drobema mesro or the amount. It's a young drone, the yin to me find a delivery amount, and I see yin to mean charge on now ube PM charge na yet the bell amount, no essence or software buy so babe boawuntino or catch us a chemumi and son, netu mu 1/3, and I chemumi no ubet me to mu fan no wetia, and I bet me to an answer no wetia. The entire and son is a yen said the yen drone ye jumafa, and for natural and to us all, and into ube PM one of Nasa 1 casa or jequa. 1 hour sent to Murkano BPM ABA Herbal Clinic. Your number in here 0541 565199 0541 565199.
Oyerepa FM 100.7
2161 050 281 2161 Sanso na mema na mutime mbo adwuma wo mpa mesra obaje power na fakọ na ekwaje o 3 points e wo demo mesra wo emfie bebre ni obi wo no mso a eni dane na eha no obi wo nso a ose mepe awo na me no na said Yankopon shene no ye wo emere do e wo se ohun dane anase wunya mensesa etimi eba enado do a edeba sa wo de ni nsipi na nsita BPM AB Herbal Clinic na yefa yendro ni nka ho ebeto emema ne so sa wo de no so no e prostrate ye de rubber e na ato be me mo amsero abra BPM esa ne se eye o muzzle no urinary muzzle no e na emu ayemre enti ye bema wondro memu ayede ama afa de etimi alock junso ni ye na o junso nso a obehu enti bra ye o kwada so dwena se market na chi pe ne ebutu kwada so edwena se market na chi pe ne ebutu sanso na domahinko so de ye ben apie kubiko store no domahinko ye ben apie kubiko store no we tutu anamo no wa be pie mo je number no na frɛ 0541 56 51 51 9 0541 56 51 9 and I said 050 281 2161 050 281 2161 wabo madia afre ne wetimi aba abepiem ebie ne ajo so se nyame nsa wo mu
nyame nsa wom rebie fo achi kwan almost say eni ne de ombehwama wo Babia de how be a name the Akani na
Oyerepa FM 100.7
Baba Isa fresh after fasting. Next I pay the what did you get?
DBI fine.
Okay. Na ko man to so Kenya ba.
Cat and 7 I am better than How are you? We are the assembly. Bia everything was school. Bibia was school. Bibia.
Oh, okay. What do you do?
Bibia, my favorite of.
Fufu.
And Madriana, I am more.
Okay, let's salad.
Kakra.
That's lawyer for the sports lawyer.
Enti, I'm paying the boss player. Ebie kwanume konko fun kroso na ensemo a edi adencheche somwa anopay ebum fumpa onko fun cross no yare ho nsem ato anim ensem no doso ene anopay nemom de disefata se wohwe na wotie ena yama wo kitikiti man polibi ena ewoma akansuo yanom akan bunu pa anopay yatu eboase na fe yatre no emra ya confirm emnu no nyina ede amawo live on Facebook Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa live on Facebook Oyerepa Radio okwa ya to commentate na waseme ba na the boss player to the bossy akinken na ama said say ene said e fata enano pay na yebesha asem ati afi abibrem ha unim se enra na adajeni pusoka na Esperance de Tunis ene Sundown fans no ati epani yamfam to jasa hooliganism in football enra na abibrem ha no dene ene uhwemwa na fans ni no enti apani nti Oyerepa TV no so na fe enjoy video na daso no na Esperance na fe Sundown fans enti apani our stance ni na a CAF Champions League gamer yare to anim se game no ba na wie ye na oko Esperance de Tunis fans na so ya ebi play outside the pitch no kranom na entokwa eguso a ekoso Sundowns confirm say omofon biba ne ho timi etetema epebia entimi amma enti video no na Justin Miguel Cardoso onom aye Mamelodi Sundowns coach and orituka set no kranie onom anya true reflection of the game na enra otimi ehu ye no o say nanka o metimi aye more than general o metimi aye ndemom nom it is not beyond Mamelodi Sundowns store o metimi a qualify amano aye ye team Pyramid FC amasua semi-finals of the total Champions League amona ba ko esi ho after say enra amoche fa Rabat asom 4-1 na enra omuwie game na Pyramid FC management no abasbodia pofu amte Emma boys no na ambo ma baso say awom se mo hye enan Emma nei fa Rabat eti ekenu ba ko de nambom mamu tirimu nyamo tase ye adwuma no ye wie ye be kunkoten na fe return alike and kunumde asan akọ eti ama Pyramid FC na Steve Barker onom ayas Kalimboch head coach or the atujasa amo pesa amweki history afi our CAF Confederation Cup num against Egyptian giant Zamalek sidi tebia osam and kunumde etime akọ eti ema wamwam ane ansema owura no eti atutwa enne anopenti yebefi abibrem ha na fe yakọ England na yedin come England and anopay on Oyerepa TV on Oyerepa 100.7 FM na Ruben Amorim and eti atutwa say Manchester United team no they need to do more I was saying amu the time they amu nkakra they ope eti efi ni boys no there freezer is in line results and the team ni enya no nyade se na ni etim agye ano no de to say Anthony Elanga amanfo chem se adan na Manchester United eton Anthony Elanga eno chem se players omo team no senka Anthony Elanga etna wa enka birthday se de about Poppy officer na a good decision sir on betting aton Anthony Elanga on him for Ashasia Linke Manchester United captain Bruno Fernandes to Real Madrid and Ochem sir Bruno Fernandes any baby call Bruno Fernandes etna ayajuma at the Manchester United or see Mason Mount na 3-4-2-1 formation officer obey part na a pra and a delay Mason Mount kaka Mason Mount Ajuma boy at the Emma Chelsea the three lions of England officer a pram and a delay boy no the progression kaka number fit into his system and here's some Ruben Amorim at the Enra Ocha Manchester United game no pia etuba bi Harry Maguire epeli Lenny Yoro every game no na Harry Maguire epai no bia nim say oh say Lenny Yoro film ama Harry Maguire etime apodia na nkobe defende etuba bi na Harry Maguire and a striker and on same with in area abilities na Ocha Kwaya Nuno Espirito Santo a defende in numbers our box no fee say Harry Maguire the better area abilities nabwa ama Manchester United etime anya equalizer inti and do a be na ono striker ama Manchester United and European Amorim not good enough in the final third and European Amorim so fee say the Manchester United team na enra adeba akwen kuti omo pa and say our final third no na amanya good enough you be possessible no you be pia nembom you do animu na final third right at the United be European Amorim manager United.
I think that is clear, but we create some chances, but we could create it more with the possession that we had. We reached the final third a lot of times, but we need to be better in that final third because that is really important to score goals, and we have a lack of goals. We start the game suffering a goal and put Nottingham in the place that they want to be, like defending with a lot of men. Then they have really fast players to make transitions. Even that we control quite well. Especially in the second half, we push forward, but again, in the final third, we were not good enough.
And no, and smart manager Emma Manchester United the European Amorim at the Eltugam and I'm pay na me ko Arsenal so ye Mikel Arteta a boss Emma Arsenal and what him say and me we are a pressure say settle into me Arsenal to no onya happy and we say enra and couldn't dem at me empire no betima confirm say about 4 players and at me empire na or the Tuja say ono so say Bukayo Saka after some ultimate pride or Bukayo Saka Abam now for the first game after his injury now what me I should go Emma Arsenal or say Ojage mum na oba niema p and na ode Emma Arsenal boboko no omeki other players important our plate so Ian right and I did to just say Arsenal for nyina ye ono de ohuni say that be a Gabriel Magalhaes and me amom game no bia abedin at the Ama Arsenal say Arsenal eba Mika Marino and elite at the Emma Arsenal Champions League against a Madrid Mika Marino and elite attack the likes of Antonio Rudiger, Marco Asensio must wait their experience very difficult at the Ama Arsenal Arsenal player bakwa no fees and me and Kylian Mbappe Vini Junior no Rodrigo at Siam so our chair a player Copra reporters say a hamstring injury is likely say Arsenal and Madrid Nyankopobwa our Emirates Stadium next week at Tuesday. Obetima Ajamo aya Juma at the Ama Arsenal and the letters here confirming na Ama Marco Silva aya manager Ama Fulham no do two jam so fees a lot of respect Ama Arsenal and then in the first half na Fulham Motimbonum our fem compared to second half and Motimba Fulham team etime a boy was a beautiful moment for Bukayo Saka on his return enti ebetie Mikel Arteta manager Emma Arsenal on Bukayo Saka.
Yes, it was a good moment. I think when you have the opportunity to feel how much people appreciate and love you, it was a good moment. On top of that, we managed to play some big parts of the game really well, win the game and adapt to, again, some circumstances that they weren't too positive for us, but overall 3 points, very good. I think these kids, they are really appreciative of everything that they do for him and the staff as well. They sacrifice a lot of things, they put a lot of work, and it was a good moment as well, and it tells as well the person behind the player.
Mamenko no Espirito Santo na Nottingham Forest coach na apply Nuno Espirito Santo brought the Manchester so same Edubabi against Manchester United team there no can sam so fire na mom store omuja wana so a defend ye and 3 points na brought the Manchester so ono as a manager or a happy man for the victory Nottingham Forest in
overdone. We reacted, realizing how the game went. We could not be more proud than we are because it was very tough. Yeah, amazing, isn't it? Sure, with the ball. Imagine without the ball. He did it by himself. Credit to him. He has this special ability to drive, pace, and still control the ball. It's such a use speed, and the finishing was great. Was huge for us.
Eno Nuno Espirito Santo ana Airport Ilanga abaso with ni speed and a coin of so etime eshe goni ya call Liverpool so ye ene Merseyside dump new Etoja na Xavi Simons Diamete se RB Leipzig player no and slot aka ete ache Liverpool penning for se omunim komom onim se 2023-2024 10 goals 14 assists in 43 games and onyaye ema RB Leipzig and slot and monitor boynum deck kite and the tuja se Ukrainian ono that bia abepe se obe manage Liverpool oba as a former person Emma club no obansua o GDS Amfit supporters no ombeje ono deck kite etime atum and yansema urano eti atuja anopay Emmanuel Petit and the football bi at the Liverpool for na Emmanuel Petit se office kono Gallagher Brighton oye player bia was set mpin for etime ehwe na obetime aboa amatinnom etime ko adakonim kono Bradley so oye football mpin for se oye capable se Trent Alexander Madrida officer kono Bradley capable namom Jeremy Frimpong no emamon twem ho emfam fidio no ho eno ayensema orano eti etuja anopay ya report bi say Alexander Isak Arsenal and Liverpool prefer Liverpool to Arsenal and the reporter ekutame into Liverpool and Arsenal no according to Anomabi Shrema or Poguma Sum HMC a professor and Quebec Liverpool than Arsenal na and slot or see focus and say Merseyside derby and there obetime adink after Carabao Cup what a film Champions League what a film focus na our Premier League so and is starting against Everton.
No, his situation is unfortunately that he's injured. Otherwise, people would have probably spoken about him, that he had 1 or 2 brilliant performances for the England team. And but he's injured, and for him that means that he's fully focused on his recovery. And for us that means that we're trying to help him to be back as soon as he can. And for the rest, of course, for 8 months it went a bit up and down, maybe with all kind of talks about him, Virgil or Mo. But we've never been focused on those talks. We've always been focused on what we have to do. That for Virgil and Mo is.
Now, Jola, Eddie, I just said, I feel Koye and for Emma Manchester City, Nebum City, it may qualify for the Champions League. And about achievement, Cassia at the Emma on Pep Dola Miko Spain. Now, for Madin Komakaka, I was Spain and I'm a play na Mijatovic on a former Real Madrid forward and a director or say a Dubabia. Don Carlo Ancelotti aya experiment do Antonio Rudiger no plana okobo against Real Sociedad as officer game no enye game ba enya dade now the Rudiger to bench edruba bi no won say Kylian Mbappe at the bench or say na onne nam fofo bi ahwe Sociedad and Madrid game no enra eno musa say Ancelotti edruba bi aya na ase opagro do ase oye experiment too much into matches be unfunny serious and yes some Mijatovic and the tuja and I no play yada Madrid no maka din hoisen no wasem at the achel let us ekutame and play etem some Milos Kekes and also the latest player okay say Namtin Hoyce na famina aba juma ede Madrid Don Carlo Ancelotti ana ede atujasam our Santiago Bernabeu bibia timisio o se Bernabeu se referee empon ya se game we ya pon ya we game no bia kono ba bia masa on Madrid airport ye bibia etimi esi and then some Don Carlo Ancelotti at the Etuja Hendrick was very good. This is what we expect from him. His goal. This is Hendrick and I Don Carlo Ancelotti penalty and a airport entry Cabasso with annual performance. Otimi Eternal Day and what team Oko FC Barcelona. Amasuya, I'm prepare for the game and then one more Echo Real Metropolitano. Now, I'm going to Diego Pablo Simeone's Atletico de Madrid at the Abrani. I'm from to just game. I'm going to come 4-4 on aggregate. Even Rakitic at the Tuga. Sa Lamine Yamano, Ayana Oshenwa. Nani J na asamba ko anabeka eti acha Lamine Yama tirimuda sa I mini Lamine Yama he said yes the ballon d'or await or say yahu ansumani fact no mo do baby yes the next line of message just number 10 no nina am fanti mudema ene ensma oruano eti etudwa enano player yetinina ema wom na Rafinha ne Paul Kubasi are ready for Atletico de Madrid gamer ebetime atudwa Hans Flick ade atudwa say game no a very difficult nemom ohwanim se nkunimde abeko ede ama Barca qualification beba.
I think it's a different match because this will be a great chance for everyone. It's just like a final before the final, so it's like that, and so I want to reach this final, and the same with us. I think it's what I have to say. I think my team, the players, can be very proud about them, what they're doing. We're working hard every training, we're working hard every match, and what they achieved it's really good what they reach. It's not luck. It's
Mede amanone semna is not Danny Rossi the amete HM sa English clubs nibi ene 18 komo sa Daniel De Rossi emra na omeya juma emfa emotim no reporter eka mensa ene anopay enti ye janso edinko phone cross nsem no esi ene anopay on Oyerepa TV on Oyerepa 100.7 FM.
The show continues until 12. Makai Wadada say today's post seated a legendary Sometymer Otuo-Acheampong na mimi die asafuntwa huya na mekwaba miwie ya pano keep your messages coming pana ni nyina etna say ene meka wo say ultimate land hub na meka ho nsam no ko fodi mirika ton sasene makoma akobako no yesi asana ba bonsa no ebeya mi ya power specialist Heba hospital na me do ko 362 pace bibini to maplas atumpan insecticide spray metwam akoma abe Heba clinic franco die wojira brand na influence centers no maka monkra kakra edi akyeremo nti menko adwin kotoku police station amasama divisional command na menchia yes Inspector Linda Kusi Ampofu CID Inspector Linda Kusi Ampofu wone boss so nyina mo bo adwuma papa na payi mayanchia mo na bibia so enko kama emfa emama feo mete won ka che ne se bibia be ye kama Christ Healing Church International Bishop Jesus Adwendua on pay me 24 gun salute apa nyame shra mpaye no ai china ya wada betia to ma pompaye dika afedi etia ne se me ka ne se no wa hwa obeye se ante se na se aka de bia kire wo se so na fro na wo sha ase tuufo a wokwa kwche dem na bompa ye na nafutue emeye den ma execute dia adwuma enkohia sister no nka nchana na se ante se na se wo na na etu no wa futu no kotie no wa obiem me kan ha kire wo sa asase no de manso ni ho ene so obeye adwuma pa nya sa sika kakra me kan na okopa asase ato no wasini kakra no aye fewura no abusuyan kofo ba respect papa omo bi ne de kan ya pa we me kan sa da we bekuma na o makoton sa se be sa yi for 20 acres no ma to ni nyina bongu ye ne ani bi edie sabre nka wo kakra da ho no pe kakra so ai ku no akogene da ho obi ani mu ntwom so ye mfa nkoya isam bohunu na okoba ne na ne okoba no twa 50 bucks no twa 70 bucks aish e dan so de ho na obede kana na jese ene su okusu fiewura ene eba no masa respect wom enkra sam de ebusa wom obi free kaso a wose me ko adwuma wa hayen ha na obi free nka we kra wose na mte akiri be kakra wa hwe ya beko ba bia ni nyina hini na je sa wo free na wo ba adwuma enu nti bo modern na pass asiru to the way 100.7 sanka wo so pressure se ne makoton sa asem ya ibetete me no wono wo wie sa ade no pressure bia ne ho wo to ya pe onkrata asem kusu ne de gu wonsam me ka ne sa no modern na pese o mu ye credible a kuma se ne akra your offices na me dey ma wo no Accra Pantan close to Pantan Government Hospital Kumasi de ka say Guinness Johnson offices no mo bie da ho no mo ko na no mu nkodi nkomo de me ya na waje atum person friend number no a me the number no ba be ma wo enkran wo de bomodem na Kosha Hills sanso na Abri Ajanwa Pram close to Central University yes Tripoli Airport City asam na me kan ensasi go no mo Kumasi no Afrancho to Sokoban Street you was say da ho sanso na off to Sokoban Street Pentecost down sasi na go no mo so ndie wo ho no konkoli 5 minutes drive no atesi main road no mu eno so sasi da wo twene ase main road nie na twene ase nie and also big one more and can shine the call for 35,000 Ghana. It is 350 assassin for say. As we do who say we did be why a chambers abonum sunset. I don't know. Samsung Abri Ajanwa 25,000 pram and Cardiana Mika 65,000 Ghana Tripoli air call for 80,000 Oba Kumasia Afrancho at the 120,000 Konkoli 1 75 Konkoli 2 65 Chansa 50,000 number in here 0241 499 946 auntie 0241 499 946 0541 169004 na chese wonya asase a asomdwe da ho etimi ato woto asase ni wipe ahododo wa tapomdin wie ansa na wakoto da no so sanse wontimi nya mesi na masa wonya fit obesi wie na wo senu a hwan ena ebehwede ama wo tina me wo se obomodin na wo se wie ne ya de bia do a enya bu mu 0.7 kakotana so apatapa new side junction fakoshe abe heba clinic nsa onu de wawie ho asem ka wo de aka wane kakra bia wo de be kozalom na chese watimi ahwo kofo se ye na wo hwe de hu Ghana no mi nto ma japade ma de matima ba ho no se da binya japade na abaton me pese me kire se mi waduro nti wo de bra na yade na ne abibrem ko yede nkofo ba amana ne yede nkofo ba sikla fo no omunyina akoko wie wo abe ho no mo etwe na nsemu na mamu ntanhye be se obi abetwa hwe e nipa masabi na no upokuro no omunyina mo e wa abe ho no mo a watimi ahwe wo mo stroke yade no ede nkofo ko samanko wutira nye ye na de ne bofa wutirim pe masa no ne se se ma stroke ai wo koda conference emergency 1 week pe krana na wo na wo kro no fa kwa abe he ba ne ka fe wontimi anhwe sichi yare e busua yare bone tutumrika na kwa abe ho no wontimi anhwe wo wie sa yade die hu enumi wie a wo de osa ne kwa eye bonus no de kan ho obehwe no sisi yade ama sanso na pressure no ebegina din typhoid koko yade hepatitis sanso na wabo wana cha obema ne fo na air fo wa kai say eye Monday to Friday anopa no so brem na watena si huebe no num na wo sorry enkonya so 0243 abe 345 abe 392 abe 0243 abe 345 abe 392 abe 0506 460 na waduru ma mi abe ho ama yade ne die hu ai wona na presro kikra no na hwo na afi wona hoden no wo kone sa no uwuram wie pa kai sa wo kwa abe ho no kasa na ne be kasa e bia wo yade no abuso wo ho duro nanso de we a wutimi bro no fiusu nti no watwena so ko baabi wo ha no ni nyina ne se the apostle reduce no masanye ya pa apostle papa ene ahokamuli uwie na okasa gu nipa so a ofa so de gam na to onum ne gam na de to onum ne na de twuse no ena no wo hye eye papa enu ntie bowura susudodo no mu na yi nkonkone no away na de agu ba uwie pa kaka wono ntonkwanta mapai wo se ne nso de aka ne so obi ahwe a okasa se ya fita na chese ade nyina efefefe Samara company na de ba ye food and drugs board stamp na tim so panyan enu ntie se maso share shops more munyina no munkotu nwo obi ba wonya bi etimi ato 0246 86 47 98 0246 86 4798 no wonya car 362 pace etimi ato na husuo na wa packaging fe kai se wo wie pa na afei me ekọ bibinito ma plus bi de nim se osa no ne fare ba ne se bebrezo ena ma hospital me de droso me nom ne kakra obi de adu 5 years 6 years enyankoye we de ye nka se bra ye clinic o aduro ne ye ama food and boy ampuna tima se mo ya de no osa no ne fare ba na ye gastric ulcer no mo nom ye atu ase mo amode ne diodona ulcer no etu ase esophagus ulcer eko peptic stomach pains stomach gas ni nyina no monum ye eko ni nyina no se ye didi heavy na enhyehyɛ kama wutumi ye saa de we ma me wie na onum bebenito ma plus now system ni strong wa it could be 4 5 unru okra na fe ho ato na kwasiada oda se better so dem na ujira ho na oda se kama ya fast da no wodi manya me nyina no na de ma bibini to ma plasan se de onsa ne ye wa na so te pa sa no kofo de ade bi kura susu ti se bibini to ma plasan ma ne kode a number ne 0558 055594 0541 337 816 ebre kuma se Debita Pharmacy wadru honomo ashta wasam na mekan twamfa promise eba ebi wo ha mo amoko kashi Debita Pharmacy ba ko e honomo eno so aye kama 0.7 ya kai se eye atumpan insecticide spray atumpan insecticide spray ejaba kwakua masa me say enne so bi betra ho no didi wie no ma ho bi mu a nye de bia ne ya na wo nsa no na emo bi ho mu amu bi ohunu wo ho no no ema ne no kon so ba be didi ho no mo ti amu de bibia ye mpa no akotra so fi da bi afre twam ho ntihunu so nkonso ne nam ho na sa nwa bi twetwam ho wana metra restaurant sa wana ba ho metra ho utobi na de go nwansa bi antimi venture ho wo dem ho no mo wanya abaya te se kama mensa bonkum so fe no ba wo de no nkonso wi no wonsu obiem ntine nyina no aya tumpan na mo se wo akire na de aben okodu ba ya bi wo ha wona na madumu a ema no bon se yasom na ya ton kama kai se ya de lemon ne lavender na de frye en ntimfa so abenya so de spray wie pa ona ho nkoto spray bi amfa ngu dem obiem eno wo de akum mu na wie wasan so onya ehwehwem de e de afiri mu kama ti se ya nso konsuo san so ena ntafre nwe boni nyina de kase ne mu no 400 no ana se 750 no ni nyina no eso eche nkofo bi edie amenka so kuma se so kuma ne ko aka Pogasi ACP takrade hakuna matata na kile wadru hono monya tumpan insecticide spray 0553 082674 0553 082607 mi maka tumpan faso me so edamu fua me ko power specialist by hospital ye ba me ko so do ya sa na me kan mu amoya hepatitis no boko no masalai na se da no mo de man fatty liver for no prostate for no ulcer fibroid kidney stones ya no ntini de ko federal fence SK de aba se entutu ase stomach upset no entu ase mu a liver no ho aka no mo kwa mo se mo pe livoke nko fatu din caretakers kai se ya be so weekend nko na weekend wa papa from Thursday Friday Saturday Sunday Monday ne tom daba kokua boys no omko pe jiri ba measure and capsules yisi se mama man na se match nya fasamfa eni asema to nya fadia masaya no da nyame ase onu ntra make cho so kwabenya ACP men power ba stop ni ne bi wo ho fi ase wudu busum tu road Adria Junction ono so hospital no ba ko ho mo am water crowd na estate Ntama Ura Bank and also be our honomo 0244 544 422 0200 3838 31 Franco was so mbrem hoda wogusu a wo yado ye enu ntibo modern koto ade ne ento so 40% discount off Nokia, Samsung, iPhone, Smart TV, Franco Trading, Oko, ne conditions no as in chat freezer, washing machine, microwave, blenders, CCTV camera functioning, monitor video anytime, anywhere. Me kanasa nationwide. If you are Jabba Jewelry, Hayam, Krabatan Bako, Challenge Bush, Obadumo, Old Malcon, Kofo Clinic, New Kajetia, number 0245 316969 Franco dear so phone no ne papa pa ne fie ene ho no mo mi di wie na fei de fe is not just say obuapa good morning no anu ani nyina no no mo a ye ho fe we information center na ofa Oyerepa dwumade ya mo mpane mfosi ye nkai mo se mo meeting no a ebeba so akato na bro na just say ene ye se kura ma me okay na just say okay nti min kodi nkomo ewo ade efe ho na ade efe aba tasmani ade efe aba good morning
ofa na ho ye
edoni edro ya no mu adami ko ayi papa bi fie pa na je say packaging no ehye bia ne nuane ne sisi no de si na chi wono mo already nyame na me de na sign na je say ma fisa me kwa konya bi ato
me de bebe
Dr. Nyame Nshira no wa fa man ka je say boy nkomo kakra
okay ma me find chance free ase e Zien Naturalist Clinic and from my tier 4 and the ashefo nyina do time say I say Zien time na je say yakofa by Dr. 3 days the nedron wan waso we e good morning herbal mixture good morning herbal mixture say in a adro no tie mesro so ko ba shop na so ko na enche ne box makama so enye bia say ya wo hwese de sitie na packaging no say NIT ko ne ko tobi na ebebo na bia ko so yama okono so good morning ni ho ne mom jiwe ya Mr. Woboa bibi bia enni ho good morning herbal mixture good morning herbal mixture yes girls adro boys adro enkokrafo ne mrafo nyina etu aguso obi a enum bi enti we ni nyese obi a wo yare se yarefo ene enum adro we da bi ne mo obi o yade o won yade o wunya se do we bi no ma ebetimi abo na etu yade bia ase efi wa ko ne mpo aboa wo ama wo immune system no ahoden abemu na bibia ko so yedi minu mi nyina ba ya adwene say immune system no say stronger ya de bia entime so enti obi wo ha de bia na wo bia wo yare de bia wo yare na dro ni good morning herbal mixture na answer na meto asma me fa ye number afi bia benya bi ato eye all pharmacy shops and all herbal shops now would you want also per good morning herbal mixture be ma obi anom na bibia kwase ye de amount enti number ni fa number ni say ya na frame your number no 0246 59 4117 0246 59 41 17 and that's 0553 21 35 87 0553 21 35 87 said they make that no yes all herbal shops and pharmacy shops now will be enye bi ento ya number na edit na Mr. no abro na bibia koso e de amawo afemu amutie me amomo de no say loss of appetite aduane wuntimi eni mesro ni nyina no say obekọ pharmacy shop okọwa also per good morning herbal mixture good morning herbal mixture obi a wo de wonim say wontimi eni dia na dro ni good morning herbal mixture obo wo so say o me maye mmere me honam nyina ya me ya maposo etutu me ye je say me yankasa na me da sorry na me honam nyina da me ya adwuma kakra bia na asem abre me nante kakra bia na asem abre wo so adro ni good morning herbal mixture good morning herbal mixture koto dwe ya da bia wo tan hu wo sisi ya wo ya obi wo ho ada bia si ya twetwe na ni wo kɔ ne fie ointment akodo esisi ho na na ye twetwe na chi wo kina ye twetwe ne nan na ye ni sei mam me papa wo tie me ada bia ho na maye seja wadro ni good morning herbal mixture good morning herbal mixture kone koto binom na sa honam ya na wo tini nyina ni padua ni nyina wonya bi enom pesa honam ya ni nyina ebe free ho akɔ ama ho taba me sa di number no atodwa sese ya importer cry say na besi anom no nti na de number no todwa no no afrɛ sese ya e number no 0246 59 41 17 0246 59 41 17 I feel so wo botai fono aso didi kakra bia wo sese baby na bibi sam so wo start be ma wo so adro e good morning herbal mixture good morning herbal mixture kone koto binum na emwa wo so hye mpabwa kakra bia na so na mu nyina ye dududu asa wo na wo bo ho se wo me nan na gene na anansa chime na den ma me anansa ni bia wo che ni nyina ne so bakoto good morning herbal mixture anom na abo na afi mogya na wo se die afusane wo ni peduanim no eni afusane fi se adro no rerentin ma ye mogya ne madwuma reren ma ifi bia eden afi mu akọ enti me so akọ koto good morning herbal mixture afi ye pejam ko sia wiem da bia nko a ene me ochina miti say ene say nyina da bia complaints a wode ma nyina ne so bakoto good morning herbal mixture anom na sa ha we mu nyina afi wakọ afi yesi emma we de yesempa oba wotie me no wa fichi komo koye nko ade a wadro ne good morning herbal mixture binom na mwaka mu nyina wose ba kai hunu se eyemojafim enti edu time se wose obun sana se entimi emmeya ni nyina ne se obeto ye good morning herbal mixture anom na aboa wo na ama bibia eden eflu aba na ahoden aba na se bibia eden entimi efri eho akọ enti oba a wotie me wo number ye 0246
0246
59
59
41
41
17
17
0246 59 41 17 after infections ahodoɔ na tete ɛmaaya no ɛma amutie me ye oba mesrɛ ɛnneɛma na da bia ɔsɔre atɔtɔtɔ de hyehyɛ hɔ no ma me mfaso bi ani so kɔtɔ good morning heba mesha na wo de nom na hwɛ de besi sɛbe carbon no hɔ na yɛ wo hen nsuo bi na tafi wa ba ne nyina ma me mesrɛ wa wo de na kɔtɔ good morning heba mesha obi so ɔno complaining na me ni me kunu crash mu a ɛna me te ya wo da bia wa no dendenden wo so kɔtɔ good morning heba mesha nom na sa ya wo mu nyina ha wo mu nyina ɛfi ɛhɔ me nua me ma so tie be ma no krobi kra ho infections into member a phone who crow and who be a who ya won hene wan kasa won sɛ nneɛma enkoye wɔ mema sɛm mu wo so adwo your good morning herbal mixture good morning herbal mixture nya sɛ adwo we binom na enyi infections ni nyinaa emfiri ɛho nkɔ ebi kra na be ma no kra ɛwo kodwo tɔ entimi ɛnyɛ hwe na de obeye nie ba ya so ya hɔ na bɛgye quick start now quick start pe na ni wakoto good morning herbal mixture aka ho sa combination we dem so wunya no ba bia de sɛ doctor days asɛyɛ entimi strong kɔnɛkɔtɔ quick start now the good morning herbal mixture aka ho na wanom na ho de aba na fo mema sɛm na da fom ni nyina bema na ewo na wo de wo sie entimi ensɔre no kɔnɛkɔtɔ bi na hwɛ de ebesi bisan de number no to just say ya fa number no na frɛ yɛn na fa yɛ say all herbal shops all pharmacy shops mo Johnson sɛm no mema na mo Johnson na sɛ Johnson no kra bi aka mu no mesrɛw kɔnɛkɔtɔ good morning herbal mixture bema na sɛ mo hyehyɛ ni nyina good morning herbal mixture ebe boa na bi akɔso ye e de ama wo so wɔ hɔ asɛ wo so ɛte wo hɔ asɛ wo so ɛte wo so adro e good morning herbal mixture nya adro we binom na ɛmoa wo na bibia ɛnkɔ so ɛmfama me de number no ɛsan etwato mesrɛ fa number no sisi a ebe kyerɛ wo sɛ de obesi anom no nkyerɛ mu bia no mo kra mo dada no so nyina no mo fa number we na mo frɛ sisi a no ebe kyerɛ wo sɛ de obesi anom adro we ya number no ɛyɛ 0246 59 41 17 0246 59 41 17 and that's 0553 21 35 87 0553 21 35 87 yes doctor 3 days the doctor was the time doctor with numbers from that's it
adeve
ofa
o se adom de church o ne mwa
omo
nyina nyai good morning Ghana
eno an bi
na o se be ma eden
me ma omo me ma so ewu no
ewu
kojo to no omo koto quick start no mfa good morning heba me shaka
ewu eno ene de yan
ti se ne be ma no sorry I'm told say me ma no ya almost sorry ahoma
you are told
yes cuz I'm not a man intimate me share be so that I'm still green
yeah because on share be that they because on hu be that
okay yes good yeah ha me hu be that
and so
me won nua bema but no not yes say was me hu nipa no like no yeah and you know no I'm being honest.
Good morning
I'm very honest right now. Yeah no make us say because me who be that yes. Like me who be say me say yes say ahomache me ma no sorry e chia wo nti say wo de no sorry bia na say wo no hia good morning heba me cha no sa pepepe na menim okay. And I say, "Bia no you share mu na 1 minute." It's say na sa no wo mo kan ti wo say me chiri mu. Sa no mo kan papa. Okay, Mati. Sa no mo kan.
Ye bu so asem.
Say me chiri mu say de be ya tiefo no be hunu say. So be wo ho na wona na you share mu na say ahoodi ni ho a. Ono so hia good morning have a mister. Ai.
Okay. And na bia fa bibia nhye ba.
Ai ma no omunjai emboa.
Yate. What can yate?
Pacho you mate.
Ne bi wo ba bia.
Baby, I all herbal shops and the pharmacy shops now when you be at.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And there fair.
That's
it. Say you know sumugu so an.
And me at my Friday. Yeah, you're vetting.
Okay.
Yes.
Friday, yeah.
Pacho Friday, yeah.
Okay. Now I'm gonna be vetting. Yes, I see for now.
SRC and a school dean and some executives. Yeah. Yes, please.
Okay. And lecture for no baby.
I'm sure.
Oh, okay.
I'm more committee on my phone, so
okay.
I'm sure.
And yeah, we wish you all the best.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. And no, afi ye mfan session enko. Enne may introduce Viva Nego tablets. the amount for Viva Nego tablet a herbal supplement biaba. Na omo complaining of pains pa no. Pains obi owa a sciatica pains. Obi also any kotodwe. Obi also any sisi, shoulder, waist pains and all types of pains. Pain bia how adwene bia no. And yeah, the Viva Nego tablet number. Na Viva Nego tablet enkoda numbi ena oma akoda no fo awo numbi wafa ye funu awo numbi ewo pharmacy shop ne herbal shop bia ben any over the counter medicine sellers ni na ho Viva Nego tablet aba ebe pain in every hono wo frɛ 020 833 7711 Viva Nego tablet herbal supplement for pain relief 020 833 7711 020 833 7711 na ye kwa no rechi diaka ebeba well 1051 ye di assistance no Zobed
Mr. Two akoya kwaba akoya ba oh don't say hey kapia mama wrong information
oh okay
Captain akoya said
oh very much to them brother
no
Zobed me too
Newman same Manchester United
oh
yes sir na yadwen see ewura bosume fufuru mama ba my different story I the be analysis but it looks like it's the same thing. Now the story around United and how toxic the environment is and Nyoma Elkosu United so we need to find D and really steady it because I know I have Anthony Alanga Timidane in the performance now it speaks a lot about Nyoma Elkosu United. It looks like the environment to some extent a bit toxic. Young players to develop. That is the MMA. Unless it be a matured player and a bit more established. By young player, we hear love, we hear patience, we hear too much noise. Never affecting a career. No, as a United, a place too toxic for that. It will be a story we need to take our time and steady as time goes on. But clearly, and you're in their mom because people even wanted just to go from Manchester United, and the story was a bit different. Clearly, say,
and as any how much
yes, hope a woman.
Not Forest, so one may die and no.
They all more
go for us here.
Yes, no, to the all more ban and what thing, and we need to give credit to Coach FN Nuno Espirito Santo or Media Odi. So to now what I say, it was super. Also, one Kasaka say is the fastest player in the Premier League, and a clear indication. I mean, the take on, the composure, the pace, and how I now or science ties. Also, no, we are crying to me in piano and tonchune, and we Timmy Dijuma. So United really need to fix things. Moton and may trust now realize United after Sir Alex Ferguson in a father figure. Because under Sir Alex Ferguson, you young talent are reach their potential, full potential. But it looks like after Sir Alex Ferguson, United had issues with a father figure. Obeboa a nature young talent. It looks like every manager Biano is under some form of pressure. This form of pressure, and there's something called the transfer of pressure. Manager and they are not transferred about a players. But with Fergie, he was more of the receiver of all the blames. No showed the young boys. And because of how I know showed the Omuntino, now Momunya the freedom to grow. When you talk about charisma to Barcelona from Portugal and Ronaldo to Manchester United, yeah, typical example. Two young, amazing talent so. But charisma under Frank Rijkaard ain't me act like a father figure for charisma. Because charisma ball now born without the ball no contribution. And Rijkaard was demanding that from him. Openly now to know about Oblastino. But Ronaldo also had some of those issues. But how Alex Ferguson in the team in the managing was a bit different from their two charisma. And it affected charisma's development. I think say United, how toxic say they now lack a father figure. obe protected the young talent for them to grow. It's quite unfortunate. It looks like Bosume Fufuro cry Uremwa Empire man for about Ramadan in whole month Empire Bonina and Timansi a club FN Manchester United. But Mr. Tuenra, one of the big games. Also Spain. It was a festival of goals between Madrid and Real Sociedad. Now, Mr. Tuo, me share how solid Arsenal defense near, and yes, I'm hope. Me share Arsenal defense. Now, me share the kind of chances that Madrid allow ya, and the kind of chances the Arsenal defense won't allow. Yes, now say Monzemania 3 major issues. Gabriel, Calafiori, and Ben White, which is a big blow. But I still believe that Arsenal have ways of fixing these issues without these players. But the Madrid they allow these kind of chances against Arsenal. Why am so to be name common as Sakakra? You can talk about the players that started and all that, but Madrid they team now scoring a goal against them is not so much of a problem. Otoshe weekend against Leganes, it was a match. There were issues about officiating power. The penalty that was awarded Madrid, the free kick, Ejema Rodrigo leading to Kylian Mbappe's goal. But to all the Kabuma, that free kick clearly was not a free kick. And the penalty was too controversial. But in the Champions League, your coach, your ref is Bromonje. So it means that Madrid is allowing their defense to concede a lot of shots. And if you do that against a world defense, a team like Arsenal, limit your chances of getting a goal. One here now difficult for them. It's going to be an interesting conversation. Elsewhere, Arsenal, Bukayo Saka, and then he went straight to the medics to say thank you to the sports science department of Arsenal, technical team, and the physios were Arsenal technical team. Well, for him to come back earlier than the time expected. And even coming back, so by the same time,Okrana, it's a good indication say they've treated him well. And a perfect time in every Arsenal fan anybody. Because the Saka Edibeshe game is different than Omomaka when he's missing. Moreno is trying to fix your number 9 issue. What's the idea? Oh, yeah, Jumane Kakra. And so far, so good. But clearly, the return of Saka, a bit me about Arsenal per year. Finally, Atletico ne Barca ne. The first game was 4-4. Then in the league, 2-0 for Atletico, Barca better and 4-2. The introduction of Eric Garcia and Ferran Torres. Until the match we are training is a match, a goal match. It's a match that you can easily predict a goal. Atletico Madrid to their substitutions, Barcelona to their substitutions, and even players that will start the game. The match is to over 1.5 now on down through based on the history and what has been happening. 4-4 the M2 they are two baby. The Chelsea and the Obedin Kunimbia go straight. Atletico Madrid now in the Spanish La Liga. A free on Sakakra. They say I have more of Madrid and Barcelona for a year the Spanish La Liga. Champions League against Madrid. So if there is anything to console the hard work of Atletico Madrid this season and how close I'm going to get to these major competitions are, the perfect opportunity against Barcelona. And only number 2 against Madrid to get a revenge what they see in the UEFA Champions League. And football has an interesting way of operating. Elsewhere, come free Spain by Rafinha Suenia Brepa. Or the Argentina for not was the Atletico Madrid team is also Argentina for near more. And you know who the World Cup qualifiers. How the Argentine players dominated and destroyed Brazil. There's the element of a revenge on the minds of Rafinha. And Rafinha in the Barcelona JC is a different player altogether. So it's going to be an interesting game. Okay. But as some person me Atletico Madrid di kakra. Okay. Edding. In 2025, Barcelona is unstoppable. They are just unstoppable. And Barcelona 2 goals in a match about than normal 2025. Okay. But I want to give Diego Simeone some last belief. Say Broma Brafi the kind of investment Tomiye with team, the fighting spirit, at least they will go hard in this Copa del Rey game and eventually beat Club F and Barcelona.
Yeah, so too. I say we are Ghana pay. I don't know, but Mama nyima no nsiboni o. Born bibia wo na bibia timisi. Na enyoma e wo born mu no ene enyoma etimisi wo bo mu no so to edoso bebre. Nti se yenya mo born na enyoma ebesi ni de wunhu. Just say the born na hyehyɛ so ansa na wo hu. Na before ansa na ye bebo born no ye tena se analyze game no na ya cheche se the game ne besi akọ ene se de baabi obi ahoden wo baabi obi sinto wo ne akeka ne nyina asie ni ahweso se fo obi ahoden ne obi asinto a why na stand a chance of winning the game why na ne gina bia ne ye se bo na ye bo no obetimi ahye ne yonko ebe ni nuru ho ba metutu anopay at 11:1 and a second April 2025 enra Copa del Rey semi-final second leg game na me hwe no between your official announcement say Real Madrid might go a trophyless season this season. It doesn't look like a team. Yes, Madrid team is Champions League. Oh, no more winning. But this Madrid team is too. I don't see them doing that.
They will not win all.
La Liga. Agreed. And Tiasi wom. But yeah, Tina Maker say yes.
Then Copa del Rey final.
Yes. No more Copa del Rey final. Omo Champions League quarter final. League. Omo 3 points away from Barcelona. So tell me just say. It is also League 3 points. Champions League quarter final. Copa del Rey they are in the final. Ebeden wa betina sia ka say Madrid will go a trophyless season. Asem ne so. But no kwe wo mu say mentwen sign. Oh mentwen sign.
Because what's a might?
Mentwen sign because me to omo last 2 games from my ball plus other games I'm having this season. Even Omni Atletico Madrid Champions League second leg now omo eliminated Atletico Madrid 2 penalties no. Team ni nye convincing. Akwa yete se mdutu ahoma ye twe na ate kiti mi eti wo twe ahoma no woni da so nyina ne se sa kitikiti na aka no ebetimi akuta de kro na ahoma no som na watimi atwe sa de na wie eti asem aba eti baabi a Madrid gina no sese no mdutu ene omo bo na mahwe ni nyina no eya ahoma no ate ama na kitikiti bi o aka kitikiti bi ene so Copa del Rey no makọ final no Champions League no mbo quarter final no ene La Liga na Barcelona lead omo 3 points no enti aka de obet kitikiti no
they continue to move
omo final way to win ena me ka say o twen sa ahoma ne so ade mu na o twen eti me fa say me de ahoma so wo table mu na me twen wakonyen ebia metwe woni wakonya ade ni modu ya twe ama ahoma no zoto aka kitikiti ne se te ya no afedi akonya ne ntimi ntwe woni akonya ne biem eti omani da so nyina ya sa kitikiti na aka no nti aka de obema kitikiti na te na afedi eni da so na sa eho na Real Madrid gina. It's not like ahoma efun ba bia ante we de ndi ate na aka kitikiti bi. I'm not saying this no be like so oh mass na 4 hopes.
Say after us na mbabo.
Okay.
Asa ka mom fast na. Ombo as na wi ombeto aso. Emze ho na woka.
Okay.
Omu wi as na na.
Oba Real Madrid team we dey say munya confident na mo show mo. Mo ndi ya Real Madrid team we dey amba bro. Mo be cho. But mo team no look more balanced than the Real Madrid team. Yes. Fine, more problem with goal scoring. Especially in big games, crucial games you will need a player be obey Arsenal free. Difficult situation, my bro here go. But I think Arsenal team need a more balanced and well coached than Real Madrid team this season. Nti me to kakra wo ho no. Manchester United asem no. And I'm Anthony Elanga na maybe some questions kakra. Na questions in bia na maybe say. Manchester no. And they say environment no. Players do na akwa omunya de whether say the youth players, whether say player must spend a lot of money. Youth player example ya Anthony Elanga. Example ya recently Marcus Rashford. Yes, when you good seasons for Manchester maybe a trim. But you know who Rashford last season and this season. Anthony boy ya wa Ajax. Any who Anthony wa Ajax. Brazil for terminus the second best technical player after Neymar. Far playing free Holland, Bessie, Amsterdam, Bessie, Manchester say Kim, Ura Manchester no ano. As Anthony more border. Sir Anthony ya free Manchester co Spain Rebetis. Since the Rebetis signing no, Zoto, yenya players ka krebu wala Liga no maya de Anthony. Next week here Marcus Rashford Football Champions League with Aston Villa. FA Cup no, Oshie 2 goals against Preston of Elanga ya Mzoto far ball 2 mrika 85 meters or use 9 seconds. Running 85 meters the ball to Manchester United no. He was a Manchester United youth player. Our bar first team no. Time Manchester United they turned 12 million pounds to Nottingham Forest no. Almost say it was a good business. But we share no game now. Mzoto won't make us 12 million pounds in a good business. It is the question is say Manchester to good players among Manchester na so moto players are o mo betimi sell at Manchester United and no be a problem no wo be a problem no wo say no because for good players them so tomato bi o but say player na beba Manchester no wetimi abono no and I ask him no.
Is it fair because how many young players now Oman survive or Manchester United because say ne Kobimenu mo and ne Ganacho mo they have equally other young players who are doing well.
Baba isama na ya no mkofa ba o no correct stories ne ba na tezi ya musi Kobimenu no coach ne say o have the physical ability. There was also have the physical ability na ontimi selling his system. Na say na baba isa ba yes story no. Oje. Oh story about Besa de Ba, and I know
about Jibu. What the football church? Bruni coach, be there what na press so akasa asem we.
Oh, akasa wa kan baby. Asema ka odi di matem.
On gas wa kan papa.
Odi di matem.
Say wono what
ayana nsem na
what the church?
Nsem na na odiga. Ayana on be kan be dwuma na.
Bajo onka diga.
E ba mu bo amatu an kan bajo. Eso be kan sem mo hada bia obi ara.
No akana de ko. E che wa adwini nyina wo. Na me dem be kan bia wo say ayi. Media go na church. Eddie, we go
to injury at the moment.
Yes. And on say, we shall how coach na hyper Bruno Fernandes say in this 3-4 years, Obebo did the Manchester United method around Bruno Fernandes. And based on said you see Bruno Fernandes near number 10. Bruno Fernandes is a traditional number 8. Obebo just in front of a holding midfielder. Just in front of a holding midfielder. Baby Bruno Fernandes ebono. Se coach on a full season, any pre-season, she ni team. Kobimenu be a direct competitor to Bruno Fernandes at that position. Because Kobimenu cannot play as a number 10. So what the mention say? Kobimenu be accept say majority of the season no better bench na because when we talk about Bruno Fernandes
no I'm much Igbo
why
Ghana na no Chelsea
Ghana ni dey
the obo
Callum was not there no amobi
Mponi
oh eti Manchester problem no so to eson it looks like in the Premier League era and this is becoming their worst season in the Premier League era. Yes. who expand the crowd the then Division 1. Yes, Division 1. The last time Manchester United go to finished bottom of the season in the Premier League. It is 1990. How many 45 years ago, and I'm not enough for a Manchester United woman away. This is no more repeating. It tells you, say, this is a team or what crisis man kasa. Oh, about your domestic competitions, Nina out. Meboa. No, Meboa. So me out.
I thought we have had the Open League.
That's how we will do. But Open League, domestic out.
Out. And they, we are at a stage at Manchester United and Caribbean Nottingham Forest than a honor omoda. But you say big clubs echo problems mo. And they do where they analyze it. Manchester for Premier League now. Situation omo coming at a point in Liverpool. And omo finding a way to survive. Especially Rafa Benitez ba obaye kakra na jogging club ba no. Omo a good foundation na what the baby kakra be can where you can win trophies. It's Manchester the Drew na ye can. It doesn't make Manchester United exceptional club am to say the Liverpool ko mu there other clubs ko Manchester na say Arsenal recently were in the same position. It's Manchester asem na ehu. It you say how do you identify a player? Say player we are what by there. Obeya there or Manchester. Not only say we a good player. Because good player alone and then you to qualify to play for Manchester United my club nice successful. Okay. That is where the problem is. And they say the NC cano. And no go for problem about Barcelona ne Atletico Madrid game no. And too as at this Barcelona side, you said and come home is because your mind this season, you know. Fine, imagine the Spanish Super Cup. They are yet to win the La Liga, yet to win the Champions League, yet to win the Copa del Rey. We end a yet treble. These 3 trophies now, OGS, yes, what the treble. Your league, England, FA Cup, Spain, FA Copa del Rey, Italy, FA Copa Italia, Germany, FA DFB Pokal. Then the Champions League, proper treble ni. Barcelona was our competitions me same. But enyomo mo no, as ye ni shedan ko. So to him say in 45 competitive games, no side in the La Liga history and about the same amount of matches or match goals as Barcelona team we 139 goals. 139 goals. Since December, Omolusu La Liga to Atletico Madrid by 2-1. So Omolusu a single game in the La Liga or any other competition. And then Omobo against Atletico Madrid. Remember that game management. I do stage say and a coaches no much more ya no more and yade. And I feel say Hansi Flick, Nejuma Oye Ewo Barcelona no esa basobo there. Weekend games on my boy, a child how he wants to win all trophies. Only being film. And can stage now what do no better can say or sacrifice about to concentrate on 2. And the careful can cobetia sacrifice the Copa del Rey. No concentrate on the La Liga and then the UEFA Champions League. But that is not the story. Weekend game on mobile against Girona, Zoto or Rafinha. He was on the bench. Frankie de Jong was on the bench. These are 2 key players for Barcelona. Frankie de Jong in controlling game tempo. On check the direction of Barcelona play. The speed style of Barcelona attack, Rafinha. It's one Barca or quick transitioner. Player there be an emotional because of the pace. Rafinha. Not the skill of Lamine Yamal. And now the intelligent movement of Lewandowski. Rafinha the NMC of Botuma or American to the Beko. It's how you manage these important players when omuni ho no wanya resource no mo say ba de omo de be ketim no etine game no be against Atletico Madrid no Frankie de Jong will come back. They will control the game. Rafinha will come. Ombea start quick transition. Let's come at the Madrid so more attack. Oma. Omunche Rafinha America no bekono. So let's come Madrid will defend the build me attack na. Ne squad management at this stage of the season. Something I'm to. We need to talk about it. Not only the results he's getting. Game never soon no. And let's come Madrid on the other side. So it looks like almost season no. Mizoto. Say ne eje gwanwa na say ade na nya yeka Diego Simeone co trophyless Champions League out. La Liga is 9 points away from the top spot. Copa del Rey, this is a Barcelona side that since 2001 Atletico Madrid didn't miss more Metropolitano. It's very very difficult game. Said there over the kind you know. One game I know Barcelona will qualify. I'm to 2-1 be na 3-2 for Club FS Barcelona. Only be na su Italy su David della Madonnina na isi Coppa Italia ni. Inter Milan ebo against AC Milan. Very bad season for Milan. Very very bad. Very very bad season. And this was not how based on how Milan season no or mobile starting no the expectation. There be America when it comes to individual quality players. Enya Milan position. But this is a side that so many Inter Baba boy. This is normal about 3 games. Milan are winning 2 and about quiet draw. 1 in the league, 1 in the Supercoppa Italian Copa on Saudi, and on the league draw 1-1. Iti omo meetings no enye untimi form kwa in decide say based on their form. Yes, you could game no man. Based on Inter form, it makes them favorite. But since a year derby, I also so what ne kasa ne said the ball nisi koniti no. You don't look at obi form or one kwa. At this point, Milan have only one route to play Europe next season. And that is winning the Coppa Italia to play in the Europa Cup next season. Champions League there, it doesn't look possible. Uye coacher, Mzoto, what do you do? What the match concept now? Mzoto, it's possible one here, Benya, they see the return leg of the league, you know. It be a 1-1. Milan Besha 1, Inter Besha 1. The game, you know, maybe a 1-1, possible over 1.5. Coppa Italia, Debbie della Madonnina, Ebasunenu was answering.
Good. Number one message. There's a return leg.
There's a return leg. Yes. Same to the other semi-final. No. It looks like they might not be first, but one club recently almost formed to intimate to Moncrief Bologna. Almost share Empoli 3-0. Ewo Empoli. Vincenzo Italiano so yeah Juma, and as a upgrade from the Tego Morta no. They said we do final and every we do Stadio Olimpico. Or between Milan in Tobacco. No, number final. No.
Zach.
So too. Ma memma mentia Dr. Amo na men dana se pa on se sale ni man se bendi na me da ho
oh sa
ti na Monday no ana me ko ho
okay
ti ono na
o mimi ani mama
ti mentia sron ko pa na men dana se pa because oh yeah yes
Manchester United
oh yeah nipa
oda na mo ve langa
ti mama mentia doctor pa kwa so so I in the football there na say resource ni na resource ni ba we everything that comes around difficult to analyze it or say it but I think say me tie me ya obed ne Jiboa I say they are not being fair to the coach, especially the make say because of how he believes in football. So he believes in who say there is be if there is improvement or believing it at the can asempa. If you've watched the Amorim team in the last game to watch them in the last 5, 6, 7 games here, you clearly see performance-wise, the team is improving. They only need 1 or 2 additions to be a perfect team. So, I know game here, Man United boy. I've watched Nottingham Forest at home against Arsenal. I've watched them against Liverpool. I've watched them against Tottenham. I've watched them against Man City. Who started time? Oh say Omuka United. To Lucas United. But born my fast. Me fan Kasem. None of them were able to tame Nottingham Forest like United did. That goal. You understand? Born my fast. Me fan Kasem. None of them. And at the City ground, you could see say. The only difference, that will be a problem, says strikers. And 6 minutes, Arimago boy, he was better than Zexi and a friend is a Hoyland. Arimago as a number 9 was better. Only 6 minutes, but 6 minutes, Arimago boy, he was better than Zexi and Holland. Time always on Park Nina, because at least he had 3 chances. In that moment, one quite Morino no clear one from the line. And if you look at this, now you catch himself like United arm bomb, like the performance no not a news roar. Yes, they lost. Yes, United lost. But performance-wise, no,
allow him, please.
United Nkwana a different the Jersey United. Because I'm speaking make a statement of fact that you can't challenge.
United team.
Oh, sir, performance was I did the way.
I think the other teams you mentioned.
Yeah, go and watch it.
Team them.
A team that Enra boy Osha Enra. It's one of those things said okay no go now out of nothing, individual brilliance, speed. But again, Ilenga Sama and the Jibone a friend is saying I mean yes obey any bring who din. And yes now he was no exception. I've been at time no United no. Elanga United man a chance. Amfa. Tibo when you how many players no way similar what want to be on Boko team here. Okay, and why didn't you blame a similar? No, on Yadia. Yes, bia. Me pacho ne Randes e bor mo pamno. Will Esmilan sack Randes. How will United best last wa pam ko bi me so onko. And I said, so uncle. Ilanga, amfa. And again, we have quite a so a judge, you know, and you are a mistake. Not your standard, no. And a Mark Rashford. I am Aston Villa. If you bring it to United, and yes, you. That is their standard.
And you know, I'm okay.
That is their standard.
And they say
but the United standard no. Sadio Muye no not for us last level no. And yes, United you do add not end for Bianca United more more.
I never Bianca United one. And you want to go to place.
You are good.
And for she.
Oh, team no. That's what team will be. On Shaungo.
Oh, one off at the episode. Counter attack. Oh, there be.
It was standard. You born a mobile. Is there not
results?
Nobody beat them there. Draw and defeat. That be as about draw.
Which is better than Manchester United. No one's a show more.
But your team as a son.
Oh, Mr. Otuo.
You can't say that I team no.
Trying to win Joe.
Oh, there be
maybe a semi team.
Yeah, analyzing the CEO. How United control the game.
And
I'm say bad that
now boy apart from a boy ball cross by.
And
And I boya, I magua boya, I Morillo, a free way. And then I'm just saying,
Mr. Bono, it is true. It is true
that aside Diego, apart from Diego Dalum, Bonner crossbar, and the Maguire,
defending born half one and the point. All they were doing was counter-attacking. And I am Munyabotre. Amorin Mimi problem here, sir. Kwaya Mufaso and Elanga.
Udi Manchester,
Mam goes here. Mama
off. Correct officer.
You be a bomb, the German, mom fabbing command.
Zach, Madam Gojina Home. David, they
two issues are it sound a bit controversial, but so dig deep into it and it makes sense, a lot of sense. One has to do with Coach Prosper Ogum giving the honest assessment of a colleague coach in Samobodu. As again, how Kotoko supporters be a fast Samobodu. Who said Samobodu became the #1 enemy to Asante Kotoko Tama House of Folkno. And even a transcending beyond all House of Folkno, Chesa Tama, Ebo Kotoko, coaches no. So Kotoko, hey, Yano. Then because some Kotoko supporters. I believe we say commentary we are running at the time on our house or ball, some of or ball could Prosper Ogum. Now disrespectful to Coach Prosper Ogum, and for that, it's just anti-Kotoko. Obaka Yamzutu was say Kotoko, our crown or interview or say, Obetimi in the under 20 team, no Aras, no Grano, or Paroma, Kotoko Dimension, and I got to support as a Tico Pie. And no Namsuma, is the only person betting. But for Coach Prosper Ogum to have run this commentary about him, to say he's an honest man. Samobod is a very good coach.
But where
a friend.
Where is the reconciliation? Because Bako Koton supporters now can. Someone got only good coach.
I'm combining me so too.
I've heard them say the word.
Oh, combining now. But I don't know who the
usual rivalry says the House of Old coach who made what they thought were disparaging comments about their team. Same them call our crash. And more in quote empenacing.
Yeah.
Any Obika say he is a good coach. Me baby is yeah. The best of people, but because of where you are, we don't like you.
Well, they cannot so. But a bit of Fabro just said a working.
So Nyadi.
A bit Fabro just said a working. At a call to dance on Yadon by Yano.
What's a young because I can't sing be a fire.
I can't say, we know the ways of
I to send a beer Morino. Now so on go Asna for because of me. Not that on Yadi. But I can't send be half a team no home maybe a chum. Timothy a draw. 9,000 supporters. That is what they will do.
That's what I'm used to that. We're used to the honest assessment.
Any team can't send money from colleague coaches.
What's that make us say?
Intense. My hand, good problem.
I say it's not controversial, but if you dig deep into it, you understand it, and you think I think that it's a good statement. That's why I say the coach has given a good assessment on his colleague coach in Samobodu. But what I say, the Kotoko supporters will take it in good faith. Say, coach has again you stand in Samobodu now. That's why I make us it's not controversial. Oh.
Maybe I'm in so I will have to let it go.
It's not me can also say Samobodu is a very good coach and a good friend. On the domestic scene, he's one of the coaches I have a close relationship with. Underlined. close relationship with.
Na say Ogum na number for no yet was about the news. He's trying to have anybody else.
Me come on. Yo, say come on. Say ni pa bi aka say tia me so Otuo. Ah, me kwa me judge no, but you pa say ni pa me person be hu da.
Okay.
Na chie so to
are you suggesting say ye man so many Ogum wo Bodu asema it's because of asema okatia Ogum. No.
Tio,
no.
I think you have to get American. I think I me come on. No, the same boy me come on say ni pa.
Come on, no, are you referring to the coach?
Yes, because supporters fight because statement on here, you know. I because they disrespectful no. And not to only go to Konkwan. To Ogum as a coach at that time.
Because me the Aura special.
So good coach here.
Referring to the coach.
No, so good coach here. It has our technical ability, no. Me the Aura squad Koraba make me na beat you. And to Kotoko as a club. And there are two falls to Ogum and Kotoko. And not supporters not picking. But only to be told to say yes, he's the close in the locals one of the closest.
That's Ogum no trouble with my coach here.
So me no tia say. I thought okay, me no any problem.
E Kotoko for supporters na work no. Omo ne Boadu na wasem. Enye Ogum ne Boadu.
Hey! Omo de ade bia Kotoko bia omo hia yo gba mu.
Me bia mum na nse om gina we. I know go as a scout.
And you're scouting now. I think local black stars also.
So there's no problem between them.
But that is the situation of your system. You know, that is it. You know, one game, a very tough game. Chelsea lying on 6th on the league table. Kotoko now with one game in hand, I was second. So Chelsea recently, no more a boogie side to Asante Kotoko. It doesn't matter if you're more a good side. A good Chelsea side, to create a lot of problems. But the good thing that Kotoko players are getting back. And maybe I make say the Kotoko team, I think with the character, also guide you. So a game, I must watch game and never so by Sports Stadium. A game that I need to watch that game to see and someone Coach Prosper Ogumokano and that Chelsea team. Also after we also another game in the FA Cup. About one park. It means to a game. I think this time we are calling on Kotoko supporters to go to Avera Sports to watch that game. Their own Prosper against Samuel Boadu. Samuel Boadu at any point about Kotoko he wants to get a good result. And one he didn't say percent Kotoko. He doesn't want to lose a game against Asante Kotoko. So the team you are the Kotoko be or him Omium. I'm on and taking note. You know, your good friend, your friend, what's the name? Ghazali. Or also some news. Or advising the supporters, they should be intimidating. Now, I have one could tell no Ghazali, no, can't say me, no, what's for. So to us, call Liverpool, there's a stand of cup end. Only very intimidating. Very, very intimidating. So, no, that is believed the goalkeeper could die. Side wa. So to chanting a lot of no shout to. No more it is allowed. Intimidation is allowed in football. Provided obey within the legal limit of the game.
And
that's exactly what you're saying. And the coach to the entire makers are natural. Also, our supporters should copy from others how they do it. Mediama fans intimidated us behind our goalpost just to distract our goalkeeper. So our supporters should copy and do same, because if it is allowed here, it will be accepted anywhere.
Justice for
Mediama supporters intimidated them at the back of their goalpost, not at the various stands, not at the gate, not Sometymer room. But Mediama supporters chanted before you that winning goal no late. Edema Tama, but second first goal. Now Mediama have to come back. And I make a simple answer. What thing your headline? That's why I'm called Kanya. So to one here now, before the pan one say, hey, Ghazali is in the news again for bad reasons. One of the cars go to say, and okay, and can you and was say, side team was a careful way and going to meet him before home. And yet, son of us watch it. No, person said that Liga into was a book, cop and Dino, and Rubina Walker. Maybe I was a careful do the gentle be a Okojaban or eating, but Madame for making sure say that post not China. Numbers go give an that That day was just in Arabic. It's a destructive goalkeeper to the standard, and Utina for Junior that goal at the show. And what be so against any team. So to he's expecting of supporters and say, "Omunye say, Momo Koton you too gentle." Now intimidation no to some legal intimidation is part of the game, and that is allowed. Sarah coach, but saying, Wadam coach Ghazali. Liga intimidation is too. Watching a house, Oyerepa too. If I say, baby, dreams boy.
Na me boa tena ebe ka
tuba
na me boa
not me
na me boa na de etie
by na de nyina ko be response to match with 21
ka assemble akomfa grow fine ho na yentie wa wontumi ne dia wa onan taye tititi no wontumi na so feel weak ayanum grow fine ne bi grow fine ho nya den ebi wo ba bi eto aduro bia ne ka asanam krum na ye pie grow fine ya pebi yo ba so na okwa afichire na wunya no se de wo pa num grow fine bi koko ni haban ya ka bom na ye de grow fine bi wo ba bi eto aduro bia missy herba will be colina ko bi smart herba happy dank any baby eto aduro bia digital herba ye wo kumasi amokomran about ye Bank of Africa me aso ye kase no or Freya 0244596532 0244596532 and one grow fine makes you grow fine. Afi a kangen and show ye can want some kangen and magic drinking water or say water is safe, refreshing. Kangen de a mount near my bibra a bois already any system in rich in minerals as a calcium, magnesium, and potassium, iron. Ultimate da onumwa mauda ye mauda ma afei eneme wo mu na ye adwuma kama ya pekanje ne benom ye agents and distributors no do so Ghana ha nyina esanti agent obi onum kanje bia hu na he looks younger sanete brema yitafo new road abawa road junction ho ne wo your number na 0241 449191 0241 449191 ene be mu anya kanje ne bi afeye amen scientific hospital ene broni kan said the best alternative medical hospital where bibi mamu Africa nyina ye expert sheik amin bonso agidin eba stroke ayare sanodwe afi awo mu nsensem na de keke ka ho nyina ya de aka o de koma amen fo a o me ho adwuma ma yo more than 24 different certified medications edura ya Ghana abiaje atum say ye ko edoso pa science be ene herba nkabo nyina ye ne di animu anei ya so edun wotwe ne akiri ena wo Ghana ha enchi boga wa ba bia ni akra takra de tamale ye wa tebu nkokọ sunyane ho sefide bi so hohoi ene ba bia kumase ade wa twema tachiman kwada so sekwa zudu so fola na so pe amen for on be chofra Adams and Dr. Saka and so number is 0277 001234 0277 001234 and say 0241367349 when will be a stroke ya dead na to I will say oh come for Amen Scientific Hospital she can bonsu any a woman some nipa bebre na kwa and no mu dia dance here me ba say obet so me ato aso me fa bo so me from rural bank wo mo na nei omo my banking services pa kese kama and the savings accounts obosome frɛ ho ye current accounts fixed deposit ne bi ho susu saving account special account have a group saving account bosia na wo pa ye ma obi susu na abeto amiama bosia de abiebi wadwuba mu ye o group loans mokam ho aboma ba amiaba na salary loans wo so a wo ye adwuma ye tua ka no ba ye be ma obosome bosia bi na wo de atete ho bank overdraft and the ma wa chiri ya de insuem number 2 ene asoe kese no wo na mu masafo soso ye brand kese ho no ye operations ho pa ye wa siwa adehyeman o kedetia na afi boju sango bosome from rural bank limited your number is 0548 533 050 0548 533 050 from any omuni juma 0242 041715 0242 041715 so we back to yan kwai na
No, so the happy hour again was a big flop. Over the weekend. Baba has posted massive flop. I mean, try and say they got to youth team bebo. Kebema Karela swabo. So Tony Nina and Timmy Antentam. And Osha match na anka sampa tunze. Na so two match I sent be a free gate from 12 to 5. Now her attendance still tunze Tokroni did the mupa. And if you tell the leadership of Ghana football, say we need a working solution. Oh, and yes, so because Tana said that baby, sorry, so too. A planner or table to be who discuss BBA without any data, without any scientific research, be a back initiatives normal day baron. A bit me about my Ghana football fan into my perfra. Amfa. But now Santuko youth team besabo. I think it's a kotoko dear. A benefit kakrani say to youth team no mo you know. So now I'm quiet to say once normally o youth team say bibia be boom no major players and the next one besabo 12 o'clock. To me be someone say first day of the week in terms of now what you we osha. On say Monday na holiday. If it's a working day, official working day of the week. Monday holiday, Tuesday or holiday. Ne ukuada 12 o'clock. Also be njai juma on kotana baba sports stadium. Otu nse uti ade na ohwe nkomo na ekoso na.
Ni na juma wi a. 24-hour economy no say e bi ko juma na jo.
Bam to just imagine say enne ewia de nkwala ekogina ewia so
because then
mizotu ye de nkwala ekogina ewia so 12 o'clock. Now we shepa say amanfo akodi weekend Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, na Wednesday a amanfo abakrum be he say obe balance books no. Oso be a free gate 12 to 1. And youth team no.
Match them.
So kotokobo Sunday.
Now I said that FA Cup could have been played on Friday.
Saturday.
Kotokono match Wednesday no. Because I'm born no the intem. Because Friday or Saturday, over Saturday I can play on Tuesday. Now it was a holiday.
The bottom line is happy hour. Set takwaso omne baseke no. Now any pa na o stadium hall even mediama baseke mpa.
Nes adone pa no mpo ye
fan emfa. So fan emfa. So e se mpanimfo tenase. No mo dwene kwa akiri. Ehu die beboa ma ball no etimi apenya ne ntoma. Afa ne ntoma perfra because the same method yi to din e de betutu ma. And mguase na ade achi ade senyina ebe ye more awo ye nkomo no. Am so to anu go stars ni mediama nyina wini. Na the Ghana Premier League conversation no. I see a share Mediama so about 38 points. And Mediama a club or my be last 2 seasons. But to Mediama Beji League, they had a poor first round. And a second round on kakran, especially after Omtibeshe got 2-0, leading to the sacking of Zebo. And no one Mediama the Beji League. You know? Yes. And now it looks like Asomunim Tanko is trying to prove a point because to amount for about Tanko has a offer easy jobs. Dean was system, but you don't really see him asking Juma a bit tedious.
It was an easy job.
Of course, so say normally. On so share and come on, I can't lie on Sonsana Brunina name mostly. To our stadium. But there's the time on Wajia. That's the point I want to make. So trying to win the league with Mediama, Emma books because you see about Tanko near kind of local league discussion. Who said any BBM fan but Tanko when it comes to the performance. And so far so good. Go star share. So Mediama now of 4th position. Yes, other teams need more matches, but there has in nations, meaning one will definitely drop points.
Did you see Anna has scored 37?
Some of them one or more. So 3 matches no mean 1 point. Some bought 3 matches now 1 point. Go Stars draw, Bechem lose, and our Dreams lose. They want to go fast and so to a Kotoko big game. A match is when a Chereso beat me league, you know. And a bet Chereso could beat me league, and a match in account. And your match, and I'm not sure say Chita for should
44-42.
Yes. And also to Go Stars being so at 3 points in free. Has been Kotkobeko baby any.
Omza unju atemano ho.
Debi go start ke omo kwa we.
Enje my points no ho.
E wo ho. Ah mo beje.
Ade de azem be kru.
And has so beje ni free. Has beje so atrema points no so free. Inti Heart of Lions they wedi kan agene de dada.
The man say Kotoko de oma ya tom 3 points on
because on teams of teams yeah no
go lose you
it means that say there will be 1 week Kotoko beko away Go Stars is supposed to go to away but away no on Kobenya 3.3 goals that is the Insua game. And I woke up so besan ko nti se wan timi na nko no say kakran
Kotoko has a boy we
Kotoko has him boy Kotoko beko abrankese ebeko baabi ani na obeko kwando na has so ka ho nti sa awe ni nyina edin e de ma asante Kotoko nti esese otuo ene against Brekum Chelsea. I'm not to Madam in Chelsea, a team of Bar Santi Regional. Ne who pa. On say, Obeshe Bichim. Wakwashe nations this season. Upe teams Akwashe nations were Brankesi this season on account. Make my last game against Kimface or Abrankesi, so I'm Sabeshe Kimface, and also Kana, Eddie Kimface a relegation. Chelsea Abesha Kotko 3-0 aha. Omabesha Kotko 2-1 pen. Omabesha Kotko 1-0 pen. Omasha Kotko 3.
Amankuna baby.
Amankuna is coming.
Otuo.
And it's about 3 points. Otuo.
There be our can't
focus on 3 points.
There be our can't say but I'm say in the season in year, but any position within the top 4, so Go Stars enya as they come from Pomans once. As they come from Pomans once.
Mayanga.
Na unse Go Stars here one club our seasons oma spend the league in ma do first round kama second round ajegu German for nshede ni gidi wo mumu edu second rounder but this season there enya afie twemu ni mre bi atwem a different Go Stars. Ona wo ben Go Stars for no one see asia Africa no nyom beko
they are ready
omo wa hoden no
so we are the team ni so wa hoden so beko
no dem fa ho there be hwe
no they are okay
minimum obiam zo to
and now unim the captain Kwesi du boss the director of finance e wo Go Stars nyina team no ne kuramu
to akachi
on sa and yes say omo ko hu Obi being said, "Oh, this kind of bounce we're not any new ball, no crap." Whether that man himself is involved, only leading on Kofa Burkina for me.
What am Diana?
Ready?
Diana Hamene. Africa now when your opportunity to play no. Any problem? Imagine Go Stars Agile League, Amokobo Champions League. The people of Babiani Zuto, any opportunity to sit at Babiani Stadium or to work Go Stars. And only baby na me problem wono. And only ready na me bisa no. So to that bay. Park here that hui.
Yeah. To so Africa no.
So to them chana say, because Go Stars Belgian League. Na me so to. Na so mun timi mo.
Sanders ma baby.
Ma baby ani a.
Omo be gina kumase a.
We want me sure say the omo ye ni nyina no. Omo ye for ekuru baby ani no.
Romano.
So many beje. It is our Belgian League. Now want me more league no baby ani dia. Na league no so to.
Right, amonge kama mumyem.
Nti omo nya bibi but Frempong man so adwuma which is a bona baso. Asante Kotoko ni Brekum Chelsea game no. Zoto. Coach Amobodu me nim de but obi betimi aboa me. In the last 10 years of Ghana local football, I had the Ghana Premier League. Who extended the code the FA Cup because FA Cup ni there. So Division 2, ni Division 1 for nyina abo. We are sure say coach bi aye adwuma chance Amobodu in the last 10 years of Ghana.
There's a bad medium.
Aye. na okay can teams our coach within this period any trophies are waje waje league waje FA Cup mienu waje league but then waje only one league trophy both waje league and waje FA Cup mienu
okay
but should you yes ade no
aso waje league mienu but
10
10
from 2015, right?
Yeah. Yeah, coach Bisa. It is our first period ne dia. So, first period ne dia. Na the trophies and the measurement of how coaches are successful based on clubs of my coach dia. Then I think in the last 10 years, Samobodu is the most successful coach in our local football. Nti abasubodie bia ye de ma ne bia ne disefataso ye de ma no wa set standard e de ama no ho and me we fi say this is the full season at Chelsea and or compete for the FA Cup league, you know o show mo position there e den kakra because omo 32 points omo da 8th 32 no ne di odi kan ba bi owo no zuzu mu twen game na enyoma kakra bi na be kire ne Oyerepa Sports Stadium menim se coach Ogum ene or communicate to the boys na zuzu say na message ne be ko as a winning game in the first half between Kotoko and Chelsea they waje na home dodo e Chelsea. It is a first half ekoye draw e wa bra Kotoko nhye ya second half the game ne be ye din dia makotoko. It Ogum message to Kotoko players ne simple. Ye win the first 45 minutes ne me manage the second half. Second half ne betimi frustrate wo mo. Na game ne do sa point na game bia ni se de esi bono fans and what Oyerepa Sports Stadium Kotoko ashe first half no amu lead Chelsea e bia 1-0 bi and 2-1 bi na ya ko second half na we supporter at a point game ni be ye den e ho na Gazelia sem ne be mu no so ya ko supporter Oyerepa Sports Stadium ma udeda wo be yo no intimidate bokum Chelsea etine game ni ye game a Asante Kotoko be here almost supporters no especially in the second half. Come say game ni there so Kotoko chances of winning the game ni in the first half more than the second half. Fine, only true democracy. Last stages of the game na Kotoko share the winning goal. But baby am gina say no. A number of matches a Kotoko abo after a resume league no. And who your coach now find yourself in this situation ding it's baby a Ogum gina ding it's players never bought first half no na Kotoko supporters na bought second half no but come Chelsea team no to at the Kotoko offer Kotoko team na at this stage nyoma mienu na survive Asante Kotoko the big kind Samba Kotoko defender no Kwame Poku Kotoko striker no. The number of interventions at Samba na ye were to save Kotoko no. Equally important is Kwame Poku goes Oshe. It is Samba Mankwana. Okay. One player, Amzoto, Ghanaian League, yen can but when it comes to consistency, performance, defenders no mobile Ghana, minimum be at the last 5 years or change a career for Sini. I don't know your national team call up me. Enye U23 blaster na sem na can hone sika wo because to ojina park so no boba hwene maturity level eti amankwana goal scoring form any inform Samba this season local league na ye bom to watch say defenders no net omo so any Zakaria why consistent any Kwame Poku eti Zakaria ne Kwame Poku Samba ene amana and the wa be matokura down hono say defenders mi no zoto ka center ba wan kan ade abase on wabonu die okumasen ono so ya de o say sibi Says be the same mistakes kaka won. Oye say adwuma ne dia obedu sa stage no. Eti
1 minute. You lose sight on something so born again mama weekend na koto global for ekoye donation bi e de ma anti we ne friend Nicola Osebo ache koto bobo anwumre bi no
na nya president no
anwumre bi a kotoko matches or the moto ne ba na obehwe no ko kotoko match bi a no de moto ne ba na obako
akunya accident
o fie no kunya accident na owuye but I'm saying any pole dey na just about 2 or 3 weeks interval the pole dey no
ebe
kata so eto mo ko donation ma no na me da ho na me ti say owo ne mamienu ba ko 3 years and ba ko 8 months jibu mesotu Mr. Mofman ntum
and so straight away otum for
anya bia ne mai education fan Mr. Mesotu we dey and what about you
straight
and ma me ba adman dey Mr. say Mofman ntum bi na na nkasa na
anopa bia wo be start sports na patos na ka ho asema
Mr. wa enwa na de ba adman dey say Mr. say sa na mamienu ba ko 3 years and ba ko 8 months education fan etu foi no Mr. wa de mun kabi ma no enfano tumbi na ma no kwa ma mi ka na say ya so to ne nyama container bia na nka ye tu no
ma me no wo ko ana
aha
aba fache
bona game ya me
nyina bo game fa bibia to paper bia se birthday no mai this year.
Oh yeah, birthday ajaja me with
zero ban birthday.
Ya nya abre.
And zero ban your friend no. Arama Acheampong. Beautiful Beginners International School. Abasi etie una.
Ma ba ho ni wa be kasa.
Yeah, be bobo ni guy. And then after to Gazali.
Ewiaso.
What you more match on kan wa.
Gazali kan ho. Nti we eboa magana football de Gazali di buy no eboa magana football no ekonkan. Enti bona ge wo de me kwachiri dodo fa me bra nimu na obia hu se ade na me de kire no se ne pese na pese
you are the print man
me an print man
yes so there be me call for Gazali how long
and then I Gazali
the justice for Gazali how long justice for Gazali how long Gazali asaba thank you na bona ge why say me pedal say na me pay the Gazali justice for Gazali how long Efe how long the China me adom efe mantem nga me the full from ba me ma de me the ma de every me na tonzu me na tonzu me na tonzu station anya go 20 years no de je de print ni abane o eti o bona ge ti de kan so de wo de akire wa wiye madwuma na ma me
tasa wo de na me o ka be ka biu ta mo asu
tu en kan video Paki Mosubolo. Mami kasa yenye paki Mosubolo. Yenye babi mobo wakara.
Club license board no. Omo ko inspection no. Omo si tuba park no. You host two category B game.
Sir.
Has ni nations so.
Yenye babi mobo. Opa ko bantam. O da me be fi ana 10 minutes to 10. Oti dey kan say. House of folk. Anusu party ni bi no. The can say and why I'm company for us to say. Sorry, as a mini striker, Kenya, America, Benum to know. Long distance, what can I say? Long distance. Not Ghana, ni Kenya, Marathon, Ghana, ni Kenya, Togo, Ivory Coast. Ne Burkina, ye go to America, and ye go, Obi, ye Pobi, Obedi Kaya. I will remember me and Mudo Obedi Kaya, go to Togo. I'm breaking you. We started 2 minutes, and did in the House of Folk. Trophies a house of folk who are Gino Ghana, Africa, no, 3, Blaster 2. The African trophy, Blaster
4.
What the 4?
What you want? One. Four times. That be African trophy. The black trophies here too. That be black and trophies. African Cup and a World Cup. What you want?
What the Cup of Nation 4 times?
That be team. That's what Timasi senior man. That's what Timasi. The combat na year original suno A2. A African Cup. And a World Cup. That's what Timasi. And what you want?
Na Hazard did.
Hazard didn't you know? I'm saying you know.
In Africa Cup.
That the American want Timasi. Hazard the any the man miensa. A African Cup, Champions League, Confederation, and the Super Cup. What you say? And you me say, "Sisi Anoba, Sisi Anoba, Sisi Anoba."
Yeah, supporters, member.
You board. What much a board? What much a board? I'm a just be probably no. I'm cramming like a saddle point. Many board like a saddle point. I'm on cramming so one year. One year, Manchester player here and then you're very Elanga. I'm on cramming Elanga.
Supporters intimidation. And you're not here pass supporters intimidation. And the supporters need to be back. Tell you make me up why because I bet you UK. Now winning match.
The budget in Anakwame Amwa. The first one. And then I would. Okay, JD
Banaba. Yeah, PC lad in Yankee Bo. I think I say Bono every year.